What's up, everybody? We are back for another episode of Champagne Games. I'm Coach Beckyn.
And Coach Kiki is here.
We are in the house. Do we have a hot take for today? I liked the crumble cookies hot take. I don't really. Maybe we should. How can we start this positively since this is just going to be us bitching the whole time? It
It's
is
Christmas
officially.
season.
What'd you say?
It's Christmas season.
Oh, I have that it's cuffing season stuck in my head all day. Nobody cuffed here, just Richard.
Yeah, yeah. I just got Brutus. But yeah, it's officially I was like, I'm so adamant about Christmas is after Thanksgiving. So I finally took my Halloween decorations down the day after Thanksgiving.
I threw my one. I had a gourd.
Uh-huh.
That was my one Thanksgiving decorator, fall decoration. Threw it away. Need to replace it with some kind of Christmas decoration.
You need some sort of Christmas.
But I haven't even bought a freaking TV stand for my TV yet. I went and looked on Black Friday, but I'm looking for a specific one, like a black one with a fireplace in it, and I couldn't find one. And well, I did find one, but it was like how long? Like, well, that doesn't work for me. I'm gonna ask for it. I gotta find one. It'll be my Christmas present for my parents. Like, hey, I bought this for myself, pay me back.
Yeah. Maybe like Home Depot or
Hmm. Well, I got lazy because I was at Slumberland and Home Depot was literally across the street. And I just was like, I'm not gonna go there. But yes, I live 5 feet from a Home Depot, so that's convenient.
there you go.
Yeah.
The most exciting thing this year is like, because last year we were moving during Christmas.
Yeah.
Um, so when I was like pulling out my Christmas decorations, I had like Christmas decorations for like a whole house
Yeah.
that like I've like accumulated throughout the entire like duration of like like my marriage. And so now it's like I was like pulling stuff out. I was like, oh, this is cute. Because I didn't have anything up
Oh,
last year because I
right.
wasn't in my new place. And now I have like a giant 7 foot Christmas tree just to myself.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't.
And I will say the number one thing about living by yourself with a Christmas tree is I don't have to like move the ornaments that other people put on them.
Yes, that is glory. I mean, that's the best thing about living by yourself. You don't have to touch anybody else's shit or
No,
like get in your way.
every ornament is exactly where it needed to be.
Yep, that is perfect. Love that for you. I do not have a tree, but my neighbor across the way has a tree that I can see at
There
night.
you go.
I was thinking about getting one. TikTok shop has been getting me lately. I was thinking about getting one of those light thing that like displays on the ceiling. Like I think that would be a cool vibe.
Yeah.
Um, Well, I really don't need to buy stuff like that.
I know that's how I am with some decorations. I'm like, I've bought one Christmas decoration this year. Just
Oh,
because
the cute tree.
the donut tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
Target, I was thinking about buying these for us, but I didn't because we probably have enough coffee cups. But there was like, I know you also have a donut one, but there was a burger one, like that was like layered.
oh, that's cute. That's cute.
It was, but I didn't buy it. I think I bought some other random shit in Target that day.
There you go.
But today we're talking about our pet peeves. I've thought about doing this one before, but I felt I needed a list. Like it couldn't have just been a random one because otherwise, like I have all the pet peeves. I just need some time to think about them.
Yeah, sometimes you don't realize that they're pet peeves until they like happen.
Yeah, so I've been accumulating these over a little over a week. My first one was when men, that's it, when men have the
Yeah.
audacity. It actually was supposed to be when men have a ball sack hanging from their truck. Or they like rev their engine, like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Or they rev their car engine. Also, on cars, Cybertrucks. Does anyone that drives those like expect other people to take them seriously?
I can't take it serious. It
It
looks
looks
like they're
so
like,
stupid.
yeah, they look really dumb, especially like where I live. There's one, and I'm like, that makes zero sense.
what is the intrigue behind them? And how much do they cost?
They're very expensive.
Like I saw someone charging their Cybertruck at the Target Tesla charging station. And then there was, am I dark? What is happening here? And then there was a guy. So the guy that was had the Cybertruck had like fucking look at me jeans, like the Miss Me or Rock Revival jeans on with like like a buckle, like a pink buckle shirt, like we would wear back in the day. And then there was a man with his Ford F1, I think it was like an F350 cowboy boots, backwards hat on. I was like, I would 1000% choose that man to save me if there was a crisis. Like, you take your Cybertruck and go.
Yeah.
Because that's what I think when I see a Cybertruck, like dystopian times, like the world is ending.
Yeah, yeah. I think one of my biggest pet peeves is just like men in general. Um,
Yeah,
but like you were kind of talking about like them revving the engines, them just like trying to like show their masculinity, which is honestly just like a big ick. Like
I'm
you
stronger than you.
you don't need to outwardly do that or outwardly show that confidence that I'm glad
But
that you're confident about yourself, but
like it's not even if they have to like prove it or like feel like they need to like assert their dominance, they're not confident in themselves.
no, no,
They
they're just
have
trying.
some, it's like narcissistic.
Yeah.
Uh, on when people I feel like this usually just happens with men when they number drop, like tell you the price of something, tell you how much money they're making. Like, I don't fucking care and I didn't ask. Like,
Yes.
my ex was the worst at this. Like, um, I think he gave me a bracelet one time, told me how much it costed. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I tried to resell that and they wouldn't give me jack shit for it, so it wasn't really worth that much. And then like I didn't want to know how much my wedding ring was, but like he like blurted it out one time. I'm like, okay, well, it wasn't worth that much when I resold it, so fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
don't number drop. It's so like arrogant and nobody cares. It's not impressive.
Yeah, yeah, literally no one cares. Like I'm the person that will number drop like, "Oh, I got this for only."
Yes, it was
Yeah.
$6.
I think one of my biggest pet peeves, this is doesn't have anything to do with what we were talking about, but um people who just like don't take any freaking initiative to do anything, like especially now that I'm like I have like a work environment too. It's like people are just like standing around and I was like, yo, I've worked here for 3 weeks. Like, can you go do something too? Like, I'm like running around doing finding something to do. I'm not just gonna stand there and watch the time go past.
Right?
Like, I'm gonna go ask what I can do to help so I can
Uh,
make time go past.
yeah, dude,
Like, ew, like get
do
a
something.
little bit of fire underneath you.
Make yourself, dude. So many people just don't have any initiative, and that's why we're like stuck in like 9 to 5 jobs that we hate. Like, dude, if you applied yourself a little bit, maybe you could move up. I don't know. Same with initiative with, coaching and
Mhm.
like people that say that they want to like have X results, but their efforts are not matching their what they said that they wanted.
Yeah, I literally had to call out one of my new guys. He goes to my gym. He wants to compete. He finally signed up for coaching with me because he realized he kept asking me so many questions, which is fine. But I'm like, at some point, I'm not, can't, you got to start.
Yeah.
I'm either going to be your coach or I'm just going to be like, good job. Well, I
Mm.
sent him a new plan and I was like, yo, last week, I was like, where's your check-in? What do you mean check-in? I was like, did you read your plan? He's like, yeah. And I was like, check-ins every Monday with your photos and your weight and all the other things I ask for. And he's like, you want me to take photos every week? And I was like, yes. And then, so I was like, he's like, I'll just do it tomorrow. I was like, no, 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 just wait till next Monday. Sure enough, this Monday, didn't get a check-in from him. And so yesterday, I called him out at the gym in front of people and I was like, yo, where, like, you didn't check in this week. And I was like making a joke about, like, joking because I'm like, okay, it's only your second week, blah, blah, blah. And his face got so red and he was so embarrassed. And I was like, dude, you're paying me.
Yeah,
Like, thank you for your money, but it's also like, let me do my job. Like, I don't know anything about what's going on. And it's not just like, this isn't just like a play.
right.
Like, like we're actually trying to do something.
That just made me think of another one that's not on my list. Like, this is my job. Like, when people think like it, this is not a hobby. You're not like, do I Venmo you? No, I have a literal like payment processing platform. It's not just Venmo. Like, I have to do taxes. Like, I, it's a job. And then like, especially with my time, like, you don't just get to call me out of
No.
the blue.
Yeah. Or like check in on random days. Like it's like, yo, I have these things set up. Like you couldn't go into a store when it's closed.
Right.
So like you can't come to me when
There
I
has to be processes.
yeah. Yeah. That frustrates me so much. And when people like I love genuinely love helping people. But
Yeah.
it's like at some point I can't give you everything
Hmm.
because like you said, this is my job. So at some point you're gonna have to pay me.
Yeah. Yes.
Stop bugging or just stop asking me questions.
Hmm. Yeah. If you need, like, you're obviously aware that you need some help and assistance, so just bite the freaking bullet. It's going to be worth it. Or when a client like ghosts me for a hot minute and then they come back and they're like, "Oh, I'm out of control." I'm like, "Yeah, no fucking shit. Like, I know that you're not talking to me." Like,
Yeah.
or when a grown adult just ghosts me in general. A grown adult, like, really?
Yeah.
Is that how you operate?
People don't know how to like act.
Communicate?
Communicate.
Like, you
Yeah.
can say no to me. You can like tell me you're quitting. I would rather you do that than
Yes. I don't understand. I have no idea what that is. That drives me
because I
nuts.
want to help you because this is my job. Like, I take this really seriously. I don't want to take your money if you're not doing anything.
Oh, yeah.
Um, you got another one?
When people are trying to talk to me when I train in the gym,
The worst. Do not make me take my headphones out. Do
like
not.
I am like the bodybuilder in the gym and I'm very friendly. People come up and say good job, like, and they ask me about my competing and I love it. But I'm not there to just work out. Like I'm there, like I'm there to I like that is a job, is
Right.
for me to train. So like you can like say hi when I'm done or if I'm not busy. But if I'm just like standing there doing a set and I just see you like lurking and I know you want to talk to me and I'm like,
Don't be a lurker.
and then if I do talk to them and it's like, okay, now my rest period has been 5 minutes.
Yes.
I'm like, dude, like I'm literally here, like I have the same 24 hours in the day that you do, and I'm busy. So I need to get this done.
Mm,
I need to train intensely. I'm not in there just to like, oh yeah, the weather outside is great today. Like, how's your workout going? Like, no.
right.
So that's for Christmas. I told my mom that I wanted a pair of Beats headphones that go over the ears because
Mhm.
like I need people that's going to be like my shield. And sometimes I pretend like I'm blind and I'll just like stare at the ground and walk to the next thing so I don't make eye contact with other
Yeah,
people.
that's where the hat comes in so handy in the gym. I'm just like, okay, absolutely not. I mean, no one really tries to talk to me. There's like one man there that is not, he's like not annoying, but he'll say hi, but that's it. Like, that's all I want. I don't need you to talk to me the whole time.
No, no.
Well, one time some guy was like making up some stupid story to try to talk to me, and then he asked me for my Snapchat, and I was like, "How old are you? Don't ask me for my Snapchat." Immediate no. Um, also on coaching, when you give someone instructions and then they do exactly what you said not to do, like 5 seconds later.
Yeah.
Listen, it's just like the reading the thing. Read the thing, listen, follow your protocols, follow instructions. When
Yeah.
someone tells me they're looking at other coaches too, I don't care.
Yeah.
If
That
you want
doesn't
to work with someone else,
that doesn't impact me in
you
any.
know, like I'm on display, you know, my personality is like, I'll have a phone call with you, but I really don't need to know that you're looking at other coaches. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't
And
threaten me.
no, because if you don't want to work with me, I don't want to work with you. Like, I'm not gonna try to like overly sell myself
Not going to give you a
for
discount. Like,
all these things just to get your business. Like, if I have no, like I'm not trying to do that.
when people send me a thumbs up, you might as well just say, go fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself. Yeah.
And I know that's like a generational thing. Like, my dad is the only one allowed to send a thumbs up. Like, but I know
Hmm.
like some of my older lady clients will do that. And I know it's not like go fuck yourself. It's just that's
Yeah.
us as millennials thinking the thumbs up is like a K. Okay. Don't do that either.
Yeah. A lot of mine are just like gym related.
When MLMers call themselves entrepreneurs,
Yes.
or when they slide into my DMs trying to sell me shit.
Or
Like,
like bring them on to their like into the MLM.
yes. Yeah.
Like when
Someone
then and when we say no, it's like they keep pushing. It's like no. No means no.
no, no, no. Someone did that to me once. Like she was like, "Hey, I didn't know who it was." She was like, "Hey, do you want to like do a collab?" Collab means something different in my brain, apparently. Like that's like a collab, like a collaboration, not me joining your MLM to work under you and make money for you, and you make money for someone else. Like I make my own money, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make money for anybody else.
No, 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 no. Um, when people are like, this has nothing to do with MLMs. This is just so random.
I love it.
Pet peeves. Like when people are like, this is like servers at a restaurant, and I get that they're like busy and I have a lot to do, but like if I say like, yeah, we just need like 1 minute and we'll be ready, and then it's like 10 minutes later, and it's like, yo,
I made
we
up my mind in 30 seconds. Get
yeah,
back
I was like,
here.
we were literally just waiting on one person's order. Where I would rather have just like had them stay at the table and then like have the other person like figure out what they wanted.
Right? Dude, yeah, that's too long.
Way too
Don't,
long.
don't forget about what your job is. Don't forget about your tables.
Yeah.
Oh my God. When I try to show my parents something on my phone and they're like, who is that? I'm like, I don't fucking know. It's nobody that you know. Like someone messaged me the other day because her cat looks like Richard, like they have the same nose thing. And I was like, oh my God, Dad, look at this. He's like, oh, but we don't know this person. I'm like, why is that your first question?
No, Dad, something I found on the internet.
Or like a TikTok. Actually, I saw this Snapchat. There was like this game or like some stupid shit my mom had. It was like people's bad Christmas cards. And my dad was like, we don't know any of these people, do we? We
Uh,
why do we have to know everybody?
yeah, dude. I get really annoyed when I'm like talking to someone and like I can't even finish my story and they just like completely start talking about something else that's related to them. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind. I'll just stop my thought process right now.
Dude, that's a one-upper. Like, oh, your story? Oh, listen to my story. Like,
Yeah.
don't try to one up me.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, this is why I just don't say anything.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for letting me share that and not weighing in on it. Um, when my parents ask me to buy them something and then they pay me back in cash. So it's like, well, that money still went out of my bank account. Like I like the cash,
Mhm, mhm.
but then it's like and in my expenses for the month, you know,
Yeah,
very
because like
specific.
I use like Rocket Money or something, like the budgeting app, and so
Mhm.
it's like okay, so like
That didn't count. That
yeah,
wasn't
yeah, like I'd have to go like deposit it into the bank and
right. I'm
then
not gonna go put cash in the bank. Um,
yeah.
I did the other day, my mom needed cat food from Target. And so I implemented this thing. I went to Target, I got the cat food, but then I bought some stuff for myself and I gave her the full receipt. And I was like, that's Target tax. Because I wouldn't have bought that if you didn't send me there. So you can pay for that too.
Great idea.
Right?
That is so that's
She did it.
Yo,
You're
so I just another pet peeve. Well, this is just like a recent pet peeve. So it's not really like a long lingering pet peeve, but I just transferred banks from Ally, which is like all online, to like a local like Huntington bank. So I
Mhm.
could have like a bank and completely do nothing that Preston told me to do anymore. Everything is gone.
Good idea.
Anyways, I was like, okay, cool. So I have an actual ATM now, so I don't have to pay ATM fees. Went through the ATM to get out money for my rent because I pay my rent in cash.
Oh, yeah.
Um, and it wasn't working. The ATM was not working. And so I was like, okay, I'll try
Um,
tomorrow. The next day, went in to the ATM, still wasn't working. So I had to park my car, go into the bank, wait in a long line because everybody else needed to get cash. And I was like, this is I really just wanted to put my card in, get my money, and leave while
just
I'm
give the
sitting in my
money.
car that's nice and warm with the heated seats.
That is really annoying for sure.
Yeah.
When I accidentally join someone's live on Instagram.
I don't think I've ever done that before.
Really, I like it'll like drop down and I'm just about to like click my messages or something. And it's like very like what are the chances that would happen? And I always like get out of it right away, but like your name pops up. No,
Yeah. Like I really don't care what you guys are talking about.
I really don't.
Yeah.
Dude, some people do those like every day. Like, what are you doing?
I don't have that. I don't have that energy. Like, no, I don't have that, like, enough people that want to see me
I
live.
probably don't either.
Right? They probably don't.
This is my last one. When I post on Insta, like on my story, and some like with something that I like, and someone asserts a differing opinion, like, oh, okay, well, I didn't ask what,
And I don't care.
uh, but thank you for your input so
Yeah.
much. Or when
Well,
guys respond to my Instagram story with stupid shit, like I was hip thrusting the other day, and someone was like, I could get behind that. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I was like, what do
I
you
would rather them
I played
say
dumb and I was like, what's funny about that?
I would rather them say like, oh, like great form. Like that is a much better pickup line than like, oh, get behind that. No.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, dude, if
Oh,
you
this is sorry.
go.
Finish what you're saying.
Um, I think if you like came up to me in the gym and like fist bumped me and then started a conversation that way, that would be like
Yeah,
how to hit on me in the gym.
yeah, absolutely. Don't say anything like raunchy because like that makes me never want to do I will never do
Yeah.
hip thrusts ever again.
Nope, absolutely not.
This is probably my biggest pet peeve.
Perfect. Perfect place to end.
When people respond to emails with text messages.
Yes.
Like it happens when I'm like responding to people's check-ins, send them the Loom video link. And then sure enough, as soon as I get the email that said they viewed it, I get a text message from them answering the question. And I was like, what? That's not my to-do list.
In an email. No,
Yeah.
I will not read your text message. Like I will open it because I don't like notifications, and then I will forget about it.
I've done it before where I will reply to my email response with my response to their text message.
That's a good
Because I'm
idea.
like, no, no. And I like, because I always say, like, oh, if you need anything, like I'm here if you need something quick, like just shoot me a text.
Right.
But like if it's an email, if for your check-in, it is to be done with an email response.
All
Now
communication in the same place.
later in the week,
Right.
fine. Like if you have something quick about like an exercise or something at the grocery store where you're gonna go to eat, that's fine. But like the bulk email, email response, because it's the same thing. They're responding to the email like on tech
Right.
on the
It says sent from iPhone.
it
Like,
sure you have the email app on your phone. I hope you do.
oh, this morning, someone signed up for my fitness challenge, and then she said, what did she say? I was like, well, did you get that like resource that was in the email? And she's like, it's blocked because my work email is the only one that I have. Like, are you for real? Make a
Yeah.
personal email.
Yeah. I would rather people make an email for like their fitness, you know? Then you can put all your orders, like if you buy supplements, any
Yep.
random, like just send it there and then you have that. And then you can, like, somebody, one of my clients, she was like, oh, this is an old email that I don't check. And I was like, that's not my problem.
No, that's literally what I thought this morning. I was like, that's a personal.
Yeah, like maybe, like, I'm not spamming you. You'll literally get one or two emails from me a week.
Right.
From like me personally, not even just like I don't even care if you're signed up for my email, like stuff that Danny helps me with.
Oh, it's so funny when I see that someone has unsubscribed from my email, like it says like on DND, like, okay, sorry. Oh my God. Sorry. This is someone when I was sending out Black Friday emails, this woman responded. She had asked to join my Facebook group. That's how I had her email. And she was like, I would need to know more about what this entails. And I'm like, okay. So I gave her the spiel via emails, like, watch this video, which is in my Facebook group. And she's
Mhm.
like, the link brought me to a private Facebook group. I'm like, you fucking, the only reason I have your email address is because you joined my Facebook group. So then she like removed herself from the group. And then, she like didn't say anything for a couple days, and then she responded to another one that I sent out, and she was like, I would need to know your prices and your qualifications. And like, I'm like, okay, here's my qualifications, here's the price. And she never responded. She put me on DND. I'm like, so you're obvious, like, why are you even responding in the first place? You had known nothing about me. You're like, why the
Yeah.
fuck am I even getting these emails? Like, I'm glad she unsubscribed rather than saying something fucking shitty to me, but like, dude, also baby bikini competitor put me on DND
Good.
for real. But yeah, those are our pet peeves. Hope you enjoyed this. This is for entertainment purposes only.
I feel like we're gonna have a part two sometime soon.
Oh, for sure.
I'm just gonna continue on
It's a
my
good topic. It's easy.
yeah.
So if y'all don't come up with any other topics for us, this is what you get. So let us know what you want us to talk about. You can find me on Instagram at Beckyn_IFBB Pro.
You can find me at Keeker's Laugh IFBB Pro.
Give us 5-star rating and review and let us know what you think. And we are out. Cheers. No coffee, no soda today for me.
Cheers.
Bye, y'all.
What's up, guys? Coach Kiki here. I just wanted to thank you for listening to this episode of Champagne Gains. If you loved this episode, please make sure you do all of the things like, subscribe, give us a 5-star rating and review, and share with your champagne bestie. Champagne Gains is also brought to you by Coach Kiki LFG Gym Gear. Unlock the full power of your workouts with Coach Kiki's Let's Fucking Grow hip bands, long resistance bands, cable ankle straps, and hip thrust pads. For all of your sprinkle booty gains, check out CoachKikiLFG.com. Thanks, guys. Cheers.